Welcome to Pamela's Creations, where we hook it, beat it, and love it. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on how I put these beads or charms on the hats. Now I will link both tutorials down below in the description box. These charms are actually self-explanatory. You just put a jump ring on them right here, and you put them on the hat. And then I did one with wire and jump rings. Did one with yarn, which I'll be showing that one. A lot of people have extra yarn left over, so that's the easiest way. But I can show both ways as well. So we're going to do this one and this one here. Okay. I also want to show you that I put these turtles up. We'll do it up close here. We're going to use this purple hat because it's easier, a little brighter. My area is not really set up for tutorials until I can get a better system. This is all I can do for now. I hope you all can see it. I picked out, for some demonstration purposes, a few pearls over here. I also have this here that we're going to use. Sorry, my voice is going in and out. We're going to use a few of these. And we're going to use a few of these spacers too, right here. I got this kit from Amazon. Let me know if you're interested. I'll link it down below if I can find it. I will link that. I also got these jump rings from Amazon. If you also want to know about these, I'll also link that down below. Just let me know in the comments. A subscriber had asked me to do a tutorial on this, so this is what we're going to do. First, I'm going to cut. If you have a needle threader, that will work. But I have some of this wire here, and I'm going to cut a piece off. And we're going to put it in half here. Okay, and I hold it like this and kind of just stretch it out, so it's not or kinked in the middle, so it looks like this. And we're going to cut some yarn. I'm going to measure about, let's see here, about between 4 and 5 inches, because you'll end up cutting more. We're going to, on this hat here is a different pattern. So I ended up putting it right here in the middle. What we're going to do here on this hat, this is a different pattern. This is from DIY Creations. We're going to put them right here where the single crochet is at, between the shells. So I got my yarn. I like to do a surgeon's knot, so we'll just do it twice. Get it down here. So knot it twice, and we're going to bring it down a little bit. So it looks like this. Now you just pick whatever you want to use. I'm going to probably use this. Let's get you down here. This one, and this one. So you take your needle threader, whatever you have, I like to put mine like this because the yarn is a little bit thicker. I mean, it's a 4-weight, but sometimes I struggle putting the beads on. Sorry for the 2 fingers. They don't work very well, these 2 here, so and what we're going to do is I'm going to put this one on and just fit it through the hole. And since I can't grip very well, I'm going to take my tool here and just pull it through. See how the knot is? Let's see here. And you could put 2 there or 2 on the other side. So we're going to make another knot. Wait, you know what? I'm going to put 1 on this side. And we're going to pull it through. I gotta use my tool. And there's this one here. Okay, next I'm going to take this gold bead. Oops, we'll put this yarn through it first. We're going to put the gold bead through here. Get both ends in here. Sometimes it's hard to see. You just pull on it and get your yarn out of there. Kind of do it apart like that. And then I'm going to take this hat. It helps me measure a little bit. And I could give you the measurement on it. So I usually, let's see, maybe about a little over, let's see here. So it's about roughly 2 inches. And I'm going to tie this end here. Well, for video purposes, we're just going to tie it once. So it's down like that. What you want to do is take your hat. And I'm going to put it, like I said, in these single crochets right here. This is a single crochet right here. We're going to run it through the hat. Like this. Okay, and we're going to tie it on. Like so. You're going to let it dangle. We're going to clip off the ends. And there is your first beads. Now, you can make them shorter, but for the purpose of this video, I just made it a bit longer, which I'll probably redo this and make it a little shorter because it'll probably come down past your forehead a little bit. But that's what that looks like. Now, for... Oh, yeah, she's always that way. The way I did this one is I put wire on it and put a jump ring on it, but I'm actually going to redo this one. Because some of them have jump rings, some of them don't. I realize that. But I'm going to fix that. So on this one, you could put jump rings or just the wire itself. Okay, so got a head pin here. And I like to I think I'm just going to, instead of using a jump ring, just close the wire on it. So I was just putting some small beads on there, like this one. But you can put whatever you want. We're going to put it in the head pin here. Now, since my hands are not working properly, I can't do wire wrapping right now. And for these hats, I prefer not to wire wrap. What I'm going to do is use my looper. And we're going to, you can get these off Amazon, Temu, any jewelry type online store. They're very handy. We're going to loop it. So it makes a loop. Like that. And sometimes they close all the way, sometimes they don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pliers, and we're going to open up the loop a little more. Oops, it flew over there. So right here, I hope you can see that. Just close it and open it like so. Okay, so I opened up a little bit more. We're going to put it on the yarn. I really hope you guys can see this. Like I said, my hands, sorry about that. My fingers don't work. Okay, so I got it in the yarn. It just took me a minute. You gotta just put the hoop over that single crochet into that single crochet there. Or you can do it with both loops of the single crochet. Again, I apologize. Okay, so I had to get this off camera because my fingers are giving me troubles. But anyway, I got it through 2 loops here, as you can see, or try to see. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take my tool, my pliers, and I'm just going to press it down. Like so. So now that is on there. See that? It doesn't dangle as much as this one does. So depending on your liking, or if you're selling them or whatever, you may want to cut this down a little more so it's not hanging like down past your forehead. Probably want it up higher. This one is completely higher. That way it just makes some cuteness on it. So with this one here, I basically did the same thing And I put my head pin in. I used my looper. And on these, I just used a jump ring. So my jump rings, or any jump ring that matter, I'll use a bigger one to demonstrate. A lot of people know how to use them. I'm just going to show you real quick. So here is the opening right here. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. It's right there. Right there. And you don't want to pull them apart. You want to go side to side like this. See how it turns? And then you want to side to side it back. It will scrape across the other side, meaning it's connected. You never want to pull apart your jump rings. It won't work. It will come undone. Your item will fall off and it won't work. So that's how I use these. And I think this one is one of my favorites. So that's how I put the beads on the hats. I'm going to try them a different way when I make the hats again. And try crocheting them in with pony beads. And I will show you what that looks like and how that's done in another video. I just don't know where I'm going to do it. So you have your choice of using the yarn. Or if you had head pins or eye pins, you can do this. And if you don't have jump rings, I showed you how to close it in on the hat. So please let me know down below. I hope you all could see my tutorial on how I put the beads on. It's actually very simple. And like with the charms, you just use the jump ring and put them on. Or, yeah, you could just use the jump ring and put them on. That's what I did here. And with my red one, I did the same thing. It has charms on it. And you can put charms, beads, whatever. But my next experiment is going to be pony beads. Okay. That's it for this video today. I hope you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment or leave a heart in the comments. I greatly appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.